Hello, welcome back. Today we're talking about a message I've received on Instagram. It was a lovely follower of mine. He has been following me for a long time. And he said that he was feeling, it was a long text, he was feeling very frustrated with the fact that he's trying to learn actively, which is something I talk about a lot, don't I? Learn actively, be present with your English learning, because that's the only way you're really going to improve. So sorry to tell you, but it's true. You get to a certain stage passively just by listening and being in the situation and reading, but not really paying so much attention, and then you get stuck. So when this happens, whoa, you've got to turn that key. You've got to be active to really start improving. And I talk about this so much because it's what happened with me and what I see happening with all my students that have been living abroad in Australia, England, Ireland for more than 10 years, for 15 years, for 20 years. And they say to me, I feel completely stuck. Why do you feel stuck? Because you're not listening, because you're not being active with your learning. It's really that simple. So he said, Patty, I'm trying to be really active with my learning. I'm watching a film or I'm watching an episode of a show that I like. And there are so many expressions, there are so many structures I love. He says, so many things I hear or I see if I've got subtitles on that I think this is going to help me so much. If I know this, my English is going to be better. But there are so many of those every time, and I feel completely overwhelmed. When you feel overwhelmed, it's too much. It's too much. It feels good because, wow, all this knowledge at my disposal, it's available to me. But what do I do with all this? It's too much. And what I said to him was something that I would like to say to you today as well, because I think you're maybe in a similar situation. If it feels overwhelming, if it feels like it's too much, so you feel overwhelmed, that's how you describe yourself. I am overwhelmed. I feel overwhelmed. She is overwhelmed. And overwhelming is how you describe the situation. The situation is overwhelming. The feeling is overwhelming. The film is overwhelming. The learning may be overwhelming. So pay attention to the difference between overwhelmed and overwhelming, okay? So if it feels overwhelming, it is overwhelming. And it's not going to work if you keep on doing what you're doing. So the best way to go about this, guys, from experience now, okay, is to take a step back. This means, okay, whoa, I love this film. It's full of expressions, it's full of vocabulary, full of things I could learn and use in my daily life with English. But no, instead of focusing on all of those things and trying to make notes and remember and push myself so hard, I'm going to choose one thing from this film. I'm going to pick one thing, one sentence that I feel is really going to help me. And then you may ask me, okay, but one? That is not enough. Why not? Why is it not enough? Because if you do one every single day for 30 days, you've got 30 new things in your English that you didn't have before. 30 new words or 30 new structures or 30 new expressions. Are you sure that's not enough? Of course that's enough. But the thing is, people do it once. You guys will do it once and then you're going to stop. And you're right, that's not enough. It'll be good, but it's not enough. So keeping up with the consistency of the work together with taking a deep breath, taking a step back and realizing too much is too much. I'm just going to focus on one thing and I'm going to embrace that and really work on this. You're going to notice that that became a part of your English. And something that you guys are usually missing as well, you're missing it, you don't see it, is the moment you feel like you've done something, so you've really learned that word or you really learned that expression, and you're watching something else or you're talking to someone and they say that word, you feel so confident. You feel like you're improving. And having that feeling is very important as well. So if you're focusing on all of those different things you're learning from a film and you're feeling overwhelmed, no confidence is going to come from that situation. So taking a step back and really just embracing one can give you the confidence you need. And when you're confident, your brain is relaxed. You are relaxed. You are ready to learn more and to learn better. Okay? So I'm always going to repeat this, I think. I really believe I'm not going to change my mind about this. Less is more when it comes to learning. Don't try to embrace the world. Go one little step at a time with consistency. Okay? What I want from you is to leave me a comment, and this is a very important exercise. You're going to leave me a comment saying something I said in this video today. I've been talking for about 5 minutes. Something I said in this video today that you feel can make a difference in your English. Maybe it was a word, maybe it was a sentence, maybe it was an expression, I don't know. Something that you feel, wow. It doesn't matter that Patty said so many things that I really liked. I'm only going to focus on one thing. And this thing is what I'm going to take away with me. I'm going to take this away with me. You know, I'm going to read about this. I'm going to write sentences. I'm going to research about this. I'm going to write it on a post-it. And I'm going to keep it handy so I can see it, so I can remind myself. What is the one thing I said in this video that you're going to take away with you? Let me know, okay? Guys, motivation is something we cannot rely on when it comes to learning a language. We just have to remember the work is real. We have to get it done. It can feel overwhelming. You can feel overwhelmed. But when you know what you're doing, the results come. You start noticing those results, and that's really, really exciting. So hanging there, if you're here watching this video, is because English is important to you, isn't it? So hanging there, okay? Hanging there, I'm sure you're going to get to where you want to be if you're doing the work properly. All right, thank you for watching. See you later. Don't forget to leave your comment. Bye.